Hiya peeps, DXG Studios here, and today with us we have nobody because we're lonely. But today's video is going to be a tutorial, but not quite the tutorials that you're used to, because the tutorials that you're used to are step by step and they tell you exactly what to do. Here in this one, and it's totally not because I have no idea how I made it, wink wink, but this idea was recommended by Venom's B, who is a new subscriber, so shout out to you, pal. Thanks for the support, and this video is in your favor. So what are we going to be doing with the tutorial of DFT? Well, I will answer that question right now. We are going to be doing Volitant ERX. So let's go ahead and load this up. So the Volitant ERX is purely a show car, if you can even call this a car. Oh my goodness, this dude has a boat that's on land. My brain hurts. I lost a few brain cells thinking about that. Alright, but anyway, with us here we have the Volitant ERX, and it's just your... Oh boy, sorry for all the background noise. I'm on my porch. But I haven't posted anything in the past few days because I'm doing some other stuff, you know. So, but I'm back. Alright, so this door opens like that. We can go ahead, just step out. It auto hovers because it's a hover car. Let me just get back in here, close this up. It goes pretty fast. It accelerates. Whoa, why is that one trail doing that? Okay, there we go. Yep, it goes pretty fast and everything. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you how to build something like it. Okay, so the meaning of this is, as I said before, it's not going to be a step-by-step video. I'm going to teach you the essential parts of making it, and then like all the other things, like this front part here and these headlights and the spoiler, that is going to be all up to you. Now, a thing, what's probably the most useful block in aesthetic builds, it's probably gonna be the half wedge down. Now, honestly, it really depends on what you're building, but I use the half wedge down a lot, and I'm just remembering I didn't really use it a lot here, but this right here is a half wedge down. This right here is a half wedge down. I use it to make that curve in the windshield. But anyway, let's get into the real video. So you start off, here's how you start off. You start off with blocks. You can just simply use a beam, but you start off with blocks. And let me see if you can still see it in here. If you can, yep. This one part right here, it's just your basic frame. Then you want to add the hover pads. which is basically just 4 huge circles. And how you're gonna do that is, first you put two blocks right here, like that. So basically, you're making just a small little eye. And then, hold on. I have to remember how to do. Okay, yes. I remember how to do this. Okay, so then you're gonna wanna extend this out. I'm pretty sure I'm actually making it bigger than it really is. But oh boy, that is it's okay. Alright. You're gonna wanna extend that outward, I'm pretty sure. No, I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, I haven't. Okay, alright. Let me focus on this. So you do that, and you want to make them like... Oh my goodness. Where did I put the other wedge? Right there. Okay, you want to make them like wheel wells. Move! You want to make them like wheel wells so that you can put the hover pads and the steering under it, as you can see there. And when you make the hover pads, you want to make them cancel out. So the ones in the front go towards the front, the ones in the back go towards the back. Okay. So when you're doing this, after you do those wedges, you want to extend it outward once with a block, and then extend it outward again with another block. So oh my goodness. Okay. Alright. Then the wedges, you're gonna use the wedges again to put all of this right here. So make it smooth, or like give it a smooth transition. We're gonna do the same with these, and then finally with this side. Alright, now to make this even smoother, I really recommend using the triangle wedge. This triangle wedge is perfect for fitting in spots like these, because it can simply just do that. And then boom, you got a perfectly good looking hover well. So you do the same thing for all of the other wedges there. So just want to wedge that in there. Alright. Boom, there we go. Alright, now that this part is done, this part right here, you want to lift, oh yeah, it's over here. You want to lift it up and actually start putting the hover pads on. Now, here's something that I actually didn't do with mine, because it's not the same scale as this, but you could delete these two blocks right here, replace them with half wedges, because they have that little open spot right there where you could connect another block. Dude, oh my goodness. Connect them with another block, and then we go to half blocks. You can use a half wedge down just for the sake of aerodynamics for that side, and then maybe do the same with this side. Alright, now what doing this does is, hold on, let me see, because my grid for some reason isn't showing anymore. It just refuses to show. So meh. Alright, well, there was a spot right here. And what this does is it basically clears out this spot for the hover pads that you're gonna put in eventually. So then you can take your good old half block right here and make the front of your hover. My apologies for saying hover barrels. They're called hover wells. I might have made that up too. But anyway, what you want to do is you want to fully box this part out. Just fully box it out. I'll get back to you when I'm done doing that. Okay, so after you do that, the front here, you can either do like me, where I made this into headlights, or you could add a wedge here and just have those be the headlights and just paint them like light blue or something, because that's what I like to paint my headlights. So after you do this, you're gonna be left with a part right here that is still exposed. Now you could either leave it like that if you're trying to get like I don't know how to explain this, like I don't know, but like not really blocky, but if you want to get like a flowy build, then you should probably cover these up with yet another triangle wedge, and this one is actually perfectly rotated to my needs. So you can spit that right in there, and that will do most of it. And so if you don't like how this looks, since you can't place anything here because it's already taken by this half block, if you don't like how it looks like this, then there is another thing you could do that could make it look so much better. you could delete these half blocks right here and replace them with wedges that are like this, since the triangle wedge faces that way already. So if you simply just do boom, 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 and boom. Oh, I'm pretty sure I put 3 there. I can't see because of my grid and it's all white. Hold on. Yeah, you could do that and it just matches with this so much. Look at that. It's very good. So you could do that as well. Now, once you're finished all that, whatever you're gonna do with the hover wells, my bad, now's the part where it starts to get interesting, because there are a lot of different windshield ideas. I went with the solid come up, stay up, and then go slightly down at the back, and then that just morphs into the spoiler. But with this, you could do it like just a bump. You could do a bump like a supercar would be, like a mid-engine supercar, and it would be this part right here goes up, and then the rest of this is like flat or at least curving down. And then put your spoiler back here. If you desire a spoiler, you don't have to get a spoiler. But before no, I did this part first. So honestly, me personally, I like the way that I did it. But just for the sake of differences, I am going to put my mid-engine design I was just talking about on there. So we can go ahead and get our half wedge down. Do like that, flip it over, do like that, because half wedges are just that good. And then we can fill it in with a little bit of half blocks, just a little, maybe one more. And then those are on the bottom though, right? Wait, we do this on my 4. Yeah, those are mine. Okay, so if this problem happens to you, you can simply just get the half wedge and attach it like this. It would give you a weird-ish shape, but then you can just get a 1x3 wedge, attach it there, and then get a block for an attachment point, and then finish it off. How much is that? 2. Finish it off with a wedge 1x2, and then there's your design. Now that's for if you're rocking like a sporty kind of look. Now this leaves a perfect spot for the windshield. Here's how I did mine. I wanted mine to be like futuristic, so I didn't make any doors on the side. I just added glass all the way around, except for the window support beams right here. And so here's what you do. You go to materials, go to glass material. Glass material goes well together, because if you put glass right next to each other, you can't really see it at all. But if you put legacy glass here, just because it sounds cooler, does not mean that it's actually better. You can see it a lot more. So me personally, I like to use the normal glass material, so let's go ahead and use that. Alright, so pretty sure I actually used 1x2 wedges as well. Here's how I did it. I basically did 1x2s all around here, and then I morphed it together to go here. So I did this. Tries to remember what it did. Okay, yes. I know what to do for this. So if you ever find yourself like in a tough spot like this, because this can't go up and it's only one more block, use the half wedge down, because we can turn this like this and create an attachment point for the glass wedge that you are going to put here. Right like that. And there you go. There you go. So that's how you do that. And then, oh my goodness, that looks insanely cool. And then for the windshield, you simply just imitate the design for your what's the name sticks to. Your windshield already sticks to. This part right here, I'm lazy, so I'm just gonna turn this around and do that. Alright. But yeah, for this part right here, you would get your good old half wedge. I'm not gonna do the piston mechanism. If you guys specifically want to see that, I'll show it in another video, but right now I'm too lazy. So yeah, I'm not gonna make the door up here, but I will get glass half wedge down and I will finish this for you guys. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Alright, and then you guys should put, I wouldn't copy this part exactly, because honestly, I think, you guys might not think it, I think it would be cool if we simply just made this go all the way back without any problem. Now right here, we can go ahead and use another glass half wedge down. There we go. And then let's see here, what should we use to connect this bit right here? I'll say 1x2 wedge. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, see, that looks cool. So that looks cool like that. That just looks cool. Okay, now here's the part where it gets pretty interesting. You see the spoiler? Every time I look at it, it hurts my brain. It took a crap ton of time to make. So I'm gonna teach you how to make it. Alright, so we can, it's gonna screw with the aerodynamics a lot, but we can delete these blocks, change the material back to normal, and put, actually no, we can just leave it like that, really. We can just, yeah, let's leave it like that. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that. So now you go to wing panels, and here's how you make the pattern. It all depends on what you want it to look like. If you want it to look like a race car, let's say, like, you know how those track cars have those stupid big wings on the back? If you want it, no, like not stupid, like they're like useless, like stupidly big, like they're insanely big. So if you want that, you're gonna have to go ahead to delta wings, and let's say 1x2. So you put that there, you put that there. Alright, and then you want it to gradually get bigger as the more it goes backwards. And then we do that, we go to wing panels, so we can just fit that in there. And then I'll say we can add one more to this, one higher. And then we could go to our wing panels, turn it up, and do that. Erase the 1x2. Get the 1x2 out of there, and change it with the 1x3 so it reaches all the way to the back of this. There we go. That looks a lot better. Okay, now you have to go to your half blocks and get a half wedge. Rotate it so that it works in your favor, like so, and then place it there, rotate it, place it there. These give you connection points for the top of your wing. Now all you have to do is simply go to wing panels. Let's see if we can fit 1x2. Oh, 1x2. Is it gonna perfectly? Yep. And then 1x3. Alright. Alright, and there you go. That is your sport spoiler right there. Now, if you don't like this, and if you just want one like mine, like the one mine already has, then you're gonna have to step up your game just a little bit, because okay, so here's basically how it goes. You get delta wings and you turn them sideways like that, and then from there you just make like a random pattern. And if you want to do the same thing on the bottom, I did not do the same thing on the bottom. I made the bottom come in and this part extend out just for the memes of it. But if you do want it to be the same, you can just copy yours that you did. So you can make it go out like that. We'll say get a 1x2, make it come back in 1x1, do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and then get a 1x2 again, and then 1x1, 1x1, what's that, 3, get a wing panel 1x3 in here, and boom, there you go, you got your little spoiler. Now for the actual functionality of it, I'm gonna delete these because oh my goodness, that music is loud. Oh yeah, main pilot seat. I can just put a pilot seat here. There we go. Okay. Now, as I said before, you want to make the hover pads opposite from each other, like so they cancel each other out. Jeez, that music is loud. I really do apologize for this. And guys, please subscribe. Please subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It makes me so happy when you guys subscribe. I got 2 new subscribers. I'm so happy because I usually get 0. I'm lonely. But I'm serious. You like, do it right now. I'll wait. I got time. All right. So that's not right. Okay, there we go. Go ahead, lift that up. Get out of there. Oh my goodness, the lag. Let's turn sideways. Go ahead and get in here. Alright. Now we can just go ahead, press shift, and then boom. There you go. If either side is unbalanced, if it tips to one side, the side that's tipping down, add a helium block to it. As you can see over there, if you can just like barely see that block right there is a helium block, because it was slightly unbalanced, so I balanced it. I'm pretty sure this is causing some of the lag, so let's go ahead and get that out of there. Alright, so now that you have that mechanism working, this slot is originally for the spoiler, but you can use it. Get super rocket engines. Jeez, this video is gonna be long. To increase the power, W and S, on and off only mode. Make sure you put them to on and off only mode. That is crucial. Now for this part right here, you can put that one that way, put this one that way. So when you press D, this one should boost and it should turn the car that way. So increase power D. Oh, that's A. Well, A. And then D. Remember, on and off only mode is crucial. And we currently do not have any reverse thrust. So if you could make space for it, I honestly made space right there, but I don't know where I can. I guess I could just do it right here, because this isn't really. I'm not really trying to make it look good, because this is a tutorial and you can do your own thing. Is there anything right here? There's not. So I should be able to. Why can't I? Alright. That doesn't matter. Okay, so to increase the power, it's S, and then on and off only mode. S, on and off only mode. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, that's the W. There we go. Alright. Oh, I forgot I spawned in this one. Okay, now that we have this all. interesting. Alright, so let's actually get to testing the other one, because that was just a lot of time wasted. You're probably not even going to walk till this part. If you do walk till this part and you didn't skip to it, then pat yourself on the back, man. You're devoted to my channel. Either that or you just want to watch this tutorial, in which case I'm very sad because you care nothing about me. Alright, here we go. It should be shift to lift this one up. Yep, still balanced, and then once you press W, you go forward, S, backward, fall off, fall off, fall off. Ah! No, not me. There we go. Alright, and then that's that way. That's that way. Now, if you add the spoiler actually helps. It's not just for aesthetic. So if you add the spoiler, it's obviously going to be a lot more stable. But this is still good. That has been the video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and I will see you next time. See you later, peeps.